Yo, what up? Welcome back. Another video. By that boy Maury. He is married to he married his niece. We finna see what's up with it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other videos on the channel. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. Let's do it.
So in lieu of all the politics flooding all our timelines with all the negativity, the poison that is of American politics, all I gotta say is detach,
shit
decompress,
loud.
and shift your attention to what I'm gonna be talking about today, which is more important and a more urgent matter of discussion, because this is sick work. Ladies and gentlemen, you are not gonna believe this, but Brazilian soccer star Hulk, also known as Givanildo V. de Sousa, has recently made headlines for, and I quote, marrying his ex-wife's niece, making his 3 children, and
Wait, what? He married his ex-wife's niece, making his 3 children and his new wife first cousins? Wait, he just married his. He married his ex-wife niece. Oh, so they're not related. But that means their kids are related. Ew, bro, what the hell, bro, got going on, bro? I mean, it's kind of crazy that the niece even went for that, which is insane. No loyalty, bro. That's crazy.
his new wife, first cousins. Sound the alarm, Chris. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And shout out to my editor, Chris, for having to go through all the tomfoolery of the topics I talk about on a daily basis. I apologize for deteriorating his mental health. But according to reports, they say he previously split from his wife of 12 years in July of 2019, with whom he shared 3 children. So they were over a decade in deep. And this right here is the man, the footballer, with his 3 children and his ex-wife before they got divorced. And guess who's right next to him? Oh, lurking in the shadows. His soon-to-be future wife and I think niece-in-law?
Well, oh, I thought that was his wife right there. So that's not his wife, that's his niece? Nah, see, so that's his wife from here. No, why is the niece over here grabbing him like that? See, she looks like the wife, for real.
In the shadows. His soon-to-be future wife and I think niece-in-law, Camila Angelor.
Nah,
Good
yeah.
God.
She was
Ladies
quiet.
and gentlemen, I just gotta say,
They were doing something on the low for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He was just waiting until they got. As soon as something happened, they out of there. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Let me promote her now. You know what I'm saying?
this is some sweet home Alabama type shit. Cause ain't no way I would ever have an ex-wife, right? Or a wife, literally have multiple children, 3 children in this scenario. Break up, divorce. And then all of a sudden, because I can't control myself, get into a relationship with her niece, which is my niece-in-law, get married, and wait for it, get her pregnant and have a child together.
Wow.
Brother in Christ. What does that make his children's cousin? Their mother? Or in-law? Their cousin is now also their mother. And they're having a baby, which then makes that baby their sibling and their second cousin. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in very strange times.
Damn, bro.
This man posted to his Instagram page today with my heart full of gratitude to God. Leave God out of this. He has nothing to do with this. I come to share.
Why did he put God into? No, you can't, bro. It's just some things like when you say like you can't, you can't put God into this one, bro. Like, yeah, it's just certain things you just gotta leave God out of, because, bro, there's no way that you like what, bro. This is outrageous.
Here with
Damn.
you for the 4th time, I am being blessed with another son. My heart overflows with happiness and I can only speak. Thank you, God. I love how people just love to insert God into all the most
For real.
degenerate type shit. Like, what is wrong with you? If God could strike you down, of which he probably can, he would do so immediately. He said, we are already looking forward to welcoming you, son. We love you unconditionally. Come full of health, my baby. And then, as you can see here, is the new wife, his ex niece-in-law, now current wife and mother of his 4th child, along with these other photos of them.
Bro, this is such a crazy family reunion. Like when they come and the mom wants to go see their kids and all this and that, she has to literally look at her niece being married to her husband or her ex-husband, her niece being married to them, and then her kids being first cousins to them or first or second cousins. Bro, that's so insane. Like, bro, that's hella awkward. That's hella awkward.
Embracing each other with the what do you call this? The sonograph, the X-ray of the womb. I forgot the technical term, but top comment said those kids will be f***ed up.
No,
Like, what
for
the
real.
let's keep it in the family. Another
No,
comment
for
said,
real.
every time I see this story, I snort. LOL, the baby will be a cousin. And at the same time, sister
sister.
of Hulk's children. LOL, how crazy. Another person said, cuzzer, short for brother, cousin.
He's my cousin, bro. That's literally what they're gonna have to say because they can be like, "Oh, that's my cousin." Well, actually, it's my brother. Actually, they're both. Like they can literally say both because, like, yes, he's my cousin, but he's also my brother. Like they're like, bro, they just get they just gotta keep it brother because at this point it's just too crazy, bro.
Is my cousin. His other kids can
They
say,
finna be
yikes. And
yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm a little sick, bro. They're literally gonna have to sit there and like they finna be fighting in school, bro. To homeschool them or something because ain't no way they finna be, bro. Man, they finna be defended, bro. All in school, bro. They better homeschool them.
here, as you can see, is them. Yo, they had a large wedding ceremony apparently too. You can see here, bro. Like it must have been so awkward at the actual tabernacle church ceremony wherever they got married. Like, bro. And here, as you can see, this video that they uploaded to their own Instagram page of them embracing each other, holding the little sonogram or X-ray of the womb, right, with the baby. And bro, it's like a Disney segment, you know. They're just looking into each other's eyes and
man, as long as they're happy, I guess.
I just gotta say, this is sick work, man. Genuinely speaking, like, bro, what the? They really are keeping it in the family, literally. And according to People Magazine, they say, according to the Daily Mail, DeSouza and Angelo split in late 2019, and a spokesperson for the athlete reportedly said at the time, and I quote, Hulk called the parents and the brother of Camilla and told them the truth. It was Hulk himself who made the information public because he had nothing to hide. His position is transparency and he wants to avoid lies and malicious comments. You know, that's so sweet. At least he wants to be honest. At least he wasn't trying to hide the truth. But I just gotta say, how long has this relationship been going for?
Like
Did it
how, bro? They've been doing this for a while. Facts, bro. They've been doing this for a while and it's been going on for a while. Just look at that picture they were in, bro. Like, yes, that's strange, bro. Like, come on now. They've been doing this for a while. That's probably why they ended up breaking up. For real, for why they divorced.
Before they got divorced? Was it going on while he
Bro,
was
it
married
was.
to his
It
ex-wife?
definitely was.
Was he having an affair
It's too
with his niece
convenient.
at the time? Is my question.
Too
However, they
much
say
of a
the outlet
coincidence.
reports that DeSouza previously said, and I quote, he never had a relationship with Camila while married to Angela.
Cap.
He said also, I am a man. I was not happy in my marriage. I had countless reasons. I don't think I'm an ugly person. And I'm young. Camila is young and extremely beautiful. We ended up getting involved. We were single, he reportedly said. Okay, well, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we all already know it. It really doesn't take much for a man and a woman who are, you know, physically attracted to each other to get into a relationship. Like, it is what it is. It happens pretty quickly. So for those of you, man or woman, who are desperately trying to get with a particular person, you'll know if they really like you or not. Like, when the vibes are right and the shit, you know, that spark is there, it does not really take much time. Like, gonna be honest. And here, as you can see, which is sick work, here is the aunt, the ex-wife, right? The older lady, and then the younger woman here, the niece,
Copy
bro.
and
They kinda look
paste.
similar. They look exactly the same, and I was seeing photos of both of them, and I was kind of getting confused. I'm like, yo, which one is the wife? Which one is the aunt? But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And
aunt's the one
reportedly,
with the
according
blonde
to the
hair,
Sun, they say the new wife wrote a letter to the aunt saying, in a lengthy message, and I quote, Aunt Iran or Iran, I first want to tell you that this message is not an explanation or justification of anything. Jesus Christ. Yo, imagine your own niece, bro, literally eyeing your husband and probably being the
For 10
contributing
years.
factor to why
For
he
10 years,
divorced you.
bro.
I mean, not gonna
Nasty
lie, she
work.
was aiming for your position the whole time. She
saying,
was plotting
bro.
deviously,
She was-
especially with a world
Hey,
renowned.
bro, she was probably in his ear like, oh, she doesn't do this, da 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 da. And while he was over there making him more unhappy, like, yo, I'm saying she was in his ear whispering for like really feeding him the lies, bro. Because there is no way, I'm telling you, it's just too convenient, bro. It's just too convenient. It's like when you were in school and you was messing with someone and y'all ended up breaking up, and you come to find out your homie was getting at her and trying to get with her. Like, bro, you was plotting on the whole time. This is another, bro. She was plotting the entire time for 10 years after he had 3 kids. Like, bro, she too involved. Too involved, fam.
Global superstar worth probably hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean, hey, competition is crazy out here, even in family. Whoa. But she also said, I needed to tell you some things that unfortunately circumstances do not allow me to say personally. Although it is irrelevant to you now, I love you very much and care about you, so I'm speaking here. I really want you to know
You speaking in the messages, but you ain't speaking it to her face. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You don't really mean it. You don't really mean what you say because you're not even really saying it to her. That's a fact. You just, you know what I'm saying? You chat GPT this
Things
probably.
that maybe everyone will talk about differently, mere speculation, but I don't really judge them because outsiders know absolutely nothing, and most of the time just want the situation to be worse. It's been very hard to face all of this, but I wouldn't do it if it wasn't true. I never imagined it could happen, but we don't rule our heart. No one is immune or exempt from it. Live the greatest of feelings. Sorry.
You know who says, bro, imagine a pedo said that. Yeah, we'd be looking at it very differently, huh? Sorry, we don't rule our. Get y'all nasty, bro, man. Get out of here, bro. We not even finna feed into that.
Sorry for everything. Wow, wow. So deep. Felt so apologetic. Ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta say, if I were a woman, of which I never will be, for obvious reasons, and I had my niece, who's also a woman who stole my husband at face value, I
Nah,
don't think it's
yeah,
something
you
I would ever
gotta
be
get
able to
back.
forgive. I'm gonna
I
be
ain't gonna
honest.
lie.
She said, though, I'm sorry for everything. If I could choose, we wouldn't be going through this, but
Cap,
life doesn't spin the
cap,
way we
cap,
imagine it
cap,
to. He
cap,
showed me
cap, cap, cap. Bro, you are choosing to do this. You are choosing to go, which, you know what I'm saying? What is it? Her niece? What is it, niece? What is it? You're choosing to go with your auntie's man, bro. What are we talking about? I hate when people say that. Oh, we have no what like I wish I could take it back. Bro, you don't want to take it back. What are you talking about? You chose that. You acting like you forcefully have to be with him or forcefully have to love with him. Yes, bro, you love whoever you love. But it's also like, bro, you can choose what to love and what not to love for real. What to pursue and what not to pursue. What are we talking about? You're gonna have multiple loves in your life. You chose to sit there and choose this one. What are we talking about? Bro, she is cap. I'm no lie. If I was on team, bro, and I seen her, bro, it's up. I'm telling you, hands, feet, elbows, everything.
that there was no chance of a possible return, so we allowed ourselves to live. Iran has had her say on her ex-husband's new relationship. She told UOL columnist Leo Diaz, and I quote, "It is deeply regretted," and by the way, this is translated from Portuguese to English, so it may sound weird, but she says it is deeply regretted that Mr. Hulk, not content with ending a marriage of more than 12 years,
Yeah.
he then did not respect the pain of the one who always devoted love, affection, respect, and consideration to him, as well as his children, whose supreme interests should be preserved by their father. Honestly, I'm
Exactly.
gonna be honest. If I were in a situation, I would have probably stayed married to my wife. And
Facts.
if I were in love with a woman, another woman that just so happened to be my niece, we would have to figure some other shit out because there's just no way. Like, my kids are still kids, they're not 18 yet.
Yeah,
At least
we
wait
gotta-
until you're adults.
we gotta
you
figure
know,
something
they're
else
more
out, 'cause
mature.
there's no
you know,
way.
without trying to disrupt their whole entire childhood. But then again, you don't know the inner workings of people's
Yeah, we-
marriages.
yeah, we
now,
gotta figure
obviously,
this out.
marrying your niece is still weird to me. But if she wasn't a niece per se, just another woman, and you're in love with her, you're no longer in love with
Bro wanted his wife exactly the same, but he just wanted a younger version, bro. That's all he wanted for him.
your wife. Listen, we don't know. They could have been abusing each other physically, emotionally, verbally. The marriage could have been hell. So everybody has their
Yeah,
reasons for
maybe.
breaking up. Sometimes it's just
Yeah.
better to divorce than to just stay together
Yeah,
and
maybe,
possibly end
yeah.
up killing each other if things go too
Yeah,
far. So I
yeah.
understand. Yeah, these things do happen. Personally, me, I don't know. It depends on how bad the marriage is and the relationship is, but
Right.
definitely do everything in your power to stay together for the kids, for sure. I mean, kids have more of an advantage in life if their parents stay together and, you know, they have that support system instead of being split custody, split time, split this. It's just weird. It's annoying. I grew up like this technically, and it fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. Technically, my parents never married each other, which is just fucking horrible too. But yeah, again, here you have the football player Hulk, his ex-wife, with 3 kids, some other lady, random lady, and then the niece. Like, shit. And of course, because the story is now going viral again, the top comment here from the new wife, the niece's latest post says nasty work. Another one said, it must not be the real profile. I would never leave the comments open knowing that all of Brazil hates you. That is
Damn.
crazy. And this guy's
I don't think
incredibly
all.
famous in Brazil, probably near the level of Messi or whatever, Ronaldo. So this must have been a very, very big
Really?
public divorce.
Nah.
Another person said, if I'm his daughter, I'd never look at him in the face again. Here we have some throwing up emojis. Another
yeah.
person said Judas, putting God, and this is bizarre. Yeah. So yeah, people are disgusted. And again, the fact that his children's cousin, which is her, is now technically their mother-in-law is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Just love whoever y'all want, just as long as they're not related to y'all, or the ex, or your ex. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, like I was like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other videos on the channel. Let me know what y'all think about it. Yeah, y'all be safe, y'all be easy, y'all be smooth, and appreciate y'all.